Good afternoon. Cabinet met this morning to discuss our next actions in the fight against COVID-19. On Saturday, I announced a COVID-19 alert level system. We currently have 102 cases, but so did Italy once. Now the virus has overwhelmed their health system and hundreds of people are dying every day. The situation here is moving at pace, and so must we. Today, 36 new cases were announced. While the majority of these cases continue to be linked to overseas travel in some way, I can also confirm, as did the Director General of Health, that we have 2 cases where public health officials have been unable to find how they came in contact with COVID-19. On that basis, we now consider there is transmission within our communities. If community transmission takes off in New Zealand, the number of cases will double every 5 days. If that happens unchecked, our health system will be inundated and tens of thousands of New Zealanders will die. Together, we must stop that from happening, and we can. Right now, we have a window of opportunity to break the chain of community transmission, to contain the virus, to stop it multiplying, and to protect New Zealanders from the worst. That's why Cabinet met today and agreed that effective immediately, we will move to alert level 3 nationwide. After 48 hours, the time required to ensure essential services are in place, we will move to level 4. These decisions will place the most significant restrictions on New Zealanders' movements in modern history. This is not a decision taken lightly, but it is our best chance to slow the virus and to save lives.
It will go away. You know it is going away, and we're going to have a great victory.
It is somehow unimaginable, unbelievable.
Big and small businesses are trying.
Pictures have emerged of a mass grave in New York as the death toll continues to rise.
In Britain, Prime Minister Boris Johnson has been moved out of the ICU.
But mainland China, and particularly Hubei province, is still very much the focus.
Bushfires in Australia caused $5 billion in losses.
Cruise ship that's been linked to a coronavirus death in the...
Italy, with over 4,000 deaths, now has the most due to the virus.
Coronavirus outbreaks in more than 400 long-term care centers.
The last thing we can afford is to let down our guard.
Pancakes? Yum. Wake up.
I knew it was bad news. Had they found the body?
There's gonna be some change in the weather, so take your purses and wallets outside. Get it? Change in the weather. Purses. Wow.
About a tablespoon of salt, and then be sure to mix that in real good.
3, 4, hop, 2, 3, 4, hop, up. Let's go.
day a zookeeper gets sent to prison for murder for hire. And did he really feed his victims to his tigers?
I want to talk to Granddad. Hello, Granddad. Miss you. How are you doing? We went on a walk, but it was scary because there weren't any people around because of COVID-19. I miss you. Wish we could hug. I've got an idea.
Right, and then I see the disinfectant that knocks it out in a minute, 1 minute. And is there a way we can do something like that?
That we do consider both the Tooth Fairy and the Easter Bunny to be essential workers. But as you can imagine at this time, of course, they're going to be potentially quite busy at home with their family as well and their own bunnies. And so I say to the children of New Zealand, if the Easter Bunny doesn't make it to your household, then we have to understand that it's a bit difficult at the moment for the bunny to perhaps get everywhere. But maybe draw an Easter egg and pop it into your front window and help children in your neighbourhood with their own Easter egg hunt. In short, the effort of our team of 5 million has broken the chain of transmission and taken a quantum leap forward in our goal to eliminate the virus. You, all of you, have stopped the uncontrolled explosion of COVID-19 in New Zealand, and I couldn't feel prouder of the start that we have made together. On that basis, New Zealand will move out of Alert Level 4 lockdown at 11:59 p.m. on Monday, April 27, 1 week from today. And so this weekend, Anzac weekend, enjoy the company of your bubble, stay local, reflect on the amazing sacrifices of our forebears. Decades ago, they came together in the most testing of circumstances, half a world away, and helped forge who we are today. It was a very, very different battle than the one we are in now, but the character of who we are as a country remains exactly the same. So please, stay strong, stay home, be kind, and let's finish what we started. Bubble as small as possible. If you need to, at level 3 you can expand your bubble a small amount to bring in close family, isolate people or caregivers.
Where's Pepper?
Today, I am announcing that Cabinet agrees we are ready to move into level 2, to open up the economy, but to do it as safely as possible. So let me set out how we will do that. On Thursday this week, retail, malls, cafes, restaurants, cinemas, and other public spaces, including playgrounds and gyms, can be open. All will be required to have I want to start today by acknowledging the sacrifices New Zealanders have made over the 6.5 weeks we have been in alert levels 4 and 3 in order to beat COVID-19. Be it those who lost loved ones and were unable to say goodbye and mourn properly. Be it the children who wrote to me about missing birthdays, and there were many of them. Or the many who cancelled weddings or didn't mark anniversaries. Be it the jobs that have been lost and the businesses that owners spent years building up only to watch it and their workforce suffer terribly. But for all of that, Kiwis from all walks of life were resolute and determined. Determined that this was a war that we could eventually win, but only if we acted together. So we formed a team, and as a team we created a wall of protection for one another. There may be no cure, no vaccine for COVID yet, but there was each and every one of you, every single Kiwi who made the decision to stay home. You did something for someone's mother, for someone's father, someone's child. You created a wall that meant the virus couldn't reach those that it could easily take. And for that, There are many people who are grateful to you, their team of 5 million.
This is a COVID-19 announcement.
Just after midday, I was alerted to a positive COVID-19 test result in Auckland. At this point, there is no obvious link between this case and the border.
As I said, we are assuming that we have a case of Delta that we are dealing with. Delta has been called a game changer, and it is. That's why Cabinet has met this afternoon and made the decision that New Zealand will move to alert level 4 from 11:59 p.m. tonight. I know that one of the worst things about COVID-19 is the absolute uncertainty that it creates. But we know more now than we did a year ago. We know that this strategy works. We know that we are a strong team of 5 million. And we know that life will get easier. We just need to keep going. We'll both be back tomorrow at 1 p.m. to provide you with an update of all of the information that we have. Till then, please take care and please be kind to one another.